Hi there, my name is Christine. I'm a demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And I wanted to use the amazing new Paper Pumpkin kit, the December kit. It's called Lots of Pun. And it's a really fun kit for kind of learning sort of simple stamping tricks and just playing with ways of coloring and ways of building characters and different techniques. So we are going to use a masking technique to build a bunch of bananas with the banana stamp. Banana stamp. All right, so this stamp set is, and this is a technique that you can use with many different stamp sets, but we're going to start with this one. So I've got a piece here of Daffodil Delight. So this way, by using the Daffodil Delight, I also don't have to color my banana because, well, bananas are yellow. So the ink spot that came with the kit, every kit comes with its own little mini inker, is Early Espresso this month. So, excuse me. So I am going to use Early Espresso to do this. So if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, or if you got this kit as a Christmas gift, you can follow along with me, or you can use other stamps. So I am stamping my banana. So I want to, there's a stamp sentiment here that says, thanks a bunch. So that's what I want to make, is a bunch of bananas. But if I stamp the banana on top of this banana, you're going to see this line through my new banana, which I want to avoid. So the best way to do that is to create a mask. And that's what I want to show you today. So enter sticky notes. I love sticky notes. Any company sticky notes will do. What's nice about them is that they're not permanently sticky, so they won't ruin your project. So I'm stamping the banana on the sticky part of the sticky note. And what you need to do is, we're used to cutting things out in a way that, you know, you leave a tiny little border, preferably consistent border, around your object. But in this case, you are cutting right along your shape. Like, you actually want to dig into that line just a tiny bit, so that when you put it on top of the existing banana, you're going to cover it entirely. And the reason for that is that we're going to stamp on top of it, and we actually want to cover the entire banana. Okay, that's good enough for that. You get what I'm doing? I'm cutting out the sticky part. I have another one. There we go. Ta-da. This one has extra lines through it because it was used on another project. So when applying your banana mask, you need to make sure that you're covering the entire banana, and I fear that I'm not here, so I'm fussing a bit. I think that's good. We'll soon find out. So I've covered my banana. Now we're going to stamp a banana over top of a banana. So because I'm building a bunch, I'm going to try to have their stems line up a bit. And while we're here, we're going to put one behind. And I think we're going to stop at 3. Oh no, I smudged my banana. All right, well, let's see if we can fix that. So first we're going to remove the mask. There, and now you can see that we've got the first banana, and then in behind we have a banana, and underneath we have a banana. So that is the magic of masking. And now I've got a smudge over here that I really didn't want. How to fix that? We're going to put little faces on our bananas. Actually, I know how we're going to fix that too. Paper has 2 sides. We're just going to start it over because I really want to make a card as well. using this technique. And, oh, but now I'm going to see it. Guys, I need another piece of paper. I have my Daffodil Delight right here, which is the yellow I'm using. I'm just going to quickly cut another piece because the card that I want to make, you're going to see the paper through, and I don't want to see the messed up banana. I know I'm being a perfectionist here, but that's my thing. All right, so this piece of paper that I ruined was 2 1/4 by 3. So just gonna take my paper cutter here. 2 1/4, that's almost perfect, by 3. Whoops. Cutting blade helps. And 2 1/4. All right, so we're just gonna redo that really quickly. Sorry about that. With a little less talking, it'll go smoothly. Where's my stamp? Here's my stamp. Okay, so banana. No rocking the stamp because that's what causes us to have those little shadows that I created by accident. Okay, so the bananas that are going to go underneath. 1 banana. And 2 banana. There we go. I've got my little chamois off to the side there, which is what I was just using. Okay, so we're going to remove the mask and make sure that worked out, and it did. Look at that. Okay, so what I love about this stamp set as well is the stamp set has little faces, so you can put little faces on your fruit or your food. It cracks me up. I know it's not for everyone, but I think it's hilarious. Okay, so we're also going to add our sentiment here. And we're using Thanks a Bunch. And that goes there. And then we're going to use this simple little Thanks a Bunch to make a fun card. So I wanted to do this scoring with you so you can see how it's done. This is a 11 by 8.5 sheet that I have cut at the 5.5 mark, and then I'm going to score it at 4 1/4, moving my cutting blade out of the way. So 4 1/4, the way you would for a normal card. But then I'm going to flip over and score the front at the 1/2 mark. So 4 1/4 divided by 2 is 2 1/8. And there we go. I forget what they call this card. It's just a little bit different than the norm, and I really like it. So I'm folding it in half, again, the way you normally would. And I just need my, excuse my reach there, my bone folder to make that nice and crisp. And then we're taking the front and we're folding it back over top. And I just realized that the pieces of designer series paper that I cut are way off size as well. I don't know what I was thinking. So we're going to cut those together too. So I want this to be 5 1/4, so 5 3/8 is the length I'm going for. And then we're going to do 2 3 times. This is designer series paper from the, what's it called? It's the Hostess paper. It's Pattern Party, and it's just amazing. And if you host a party, and this is in the annual catalog, so it's like until the next catalog comes out, you can get this paper. And it is not only incredibly beautiful, but there's 48 12 by 12 sheets of it. One side is black and white, as you can see that I'm gluing on, and the other half is the front, or the other side is all in color, and it's absolutely awesome. Oops. It's, this is why I like to use my liquid glue when I'm doing this, because I have trouble lining things up sometimes. I've made the margin purposefully very small on this, but I still want it to be straight. So there we go. So that is 2 by 5 3/8 goes there. Then we're going to put the other one. Okay, we're going to use this piece because the pattern continues. So we're going to put that technically on the inside. So I want to leave a really small margin, again, the same as on the front side. Preferably straight. There we go. And then with my third 2" by 3 1/4 piece, I'm going to put it on the inside of the card. Just want to make sure I'm still in frame here. I think I am. Just slide that over. So these stripes aren't going to totally line up, but that's okay. There we go. Now, our fun little card that we made is going to go here. So if you're doing this kind of card, just make sure that you only put glue on this half, not on this half, because if you do that, you'll seal it shut. So back to my liquid glue. My fingers are so full of glue. And this tube is almost empty. Oh my gosh, is this when it's going to go? Right in the middle of the video? It's empty. So I have another one on the go, as always. I always keep one upside down to have the fine tip, and one right side up to have the wider. So there we go. Thankfully that's close by. And then I'm just going to center it. Kind of keep this one simple. You can do a variety of shapes for the front and any subject, of course. So thanks a bunch. Isn't that cute? So that is the masking technique, and also building a stamp. So we've got the big stamp and the little face, and I'll be doing a video on my Facebook Live tonight. So you can check that out, please, and see how I'm going to use different coloring techniques for these gorgeous little fruits. I've got 2 that I'll be showing with our water painters. So have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching.